Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little video about what to wear at the gym and when you go swimming, if you're a hijabi girl or you're a modest dresser. So if any of you girls out there have been following me regularly and you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably be aware that I'm quite an active member of my leisure centre. I like to swim regularly. I like to do a little bit of aerobics and keep fit. I'm actually a member of, it used to be Virgin Active and now they've changed to Nuffield Health, but it's a lovely centre and I just love going there. And I remember, this was several years back, I think it was either the late 1990s or early 2000s. And I remember when I used to get dressed up for the gym, obviously I'd be a bit more covered up than everyone else, and I'd walk in and everyone would go, I'm thinking, what's going on here? And it wasn't like it was the dark ages, but anyway, I think things have moved on a little bit since then. Even so, I must say, at my sports centre, I don't see any other hijabbed ladies or hijabbed girls there. I'm pretty much the only one. And to start with, I'll show you what I wear to go swimming. Now, swimming was something I started to do about 20 plus years ago, and it was really because my children were young and I needed a break, and they had a ladies only swim near me, so it was basically to have a break from the kids. But the honest truth is, when I was a child I was so scared of the water. I hated it, but it's interesting that that's totally turned around now. I'm still a bit funny about the deep end, but I just have to be in the water. Previously I used to go to ladies only swims, but the thing about that is they're only at certain times. So you know, if you miss that week, if you miss that time and you can't do it for some reason, then you've missed it for a whole week. And I used to get my swimming costumes from Bon Marché. The thing about those ones is they used to have a little skirt with them, which was quite nice, so I used to feel a little bit more covered up. But since I started going to a mixed swim, obviously I had to get something which was a little bit more covered up, and I wanted to get something which was more like a wetsuit. The reason being, there aren't any hijabbed women there, and I didn't want to look too weird and stand out of place so people be staring at me as they did. So we're quite lucky now because we've got quite a nice selection of different burkinis, but this is the one that I like, and this is the one that I wear. Just move back a little bit, you can see. I don't know whether you can see, folks, it's got a little it's got like a little skirt and then their leggings. And the nice thing about this is it's actually all in one, and it's got a zip. It's got a zip at the back. I don't know whether you can see it. Now, it does come with a little hijab, but I don't tend to wear the hijab. The reason is, firstly, I wanted to be comfortable. Secondly, I didn't want to stand out. So I tend to wear a swimming hat. I had a lycra swimming hat first, which was fine, but I was getting an allergic reaction to it. It was giving me eczema around here, so I went online and I've got this material one now. So although it doesn't keep your hair dry, that wasn't really the purpose that I wanted to wear it for. I just wanted to keep my head covered. So this one tends to do the trick, and it's very comfortable. It doesn't stick to your hair. If you've got children who are going swimming, I highly recommend this one. I'm not going to try it on for you folks, but I'll show you a photo here of me in the pool. Now this swimming costume, they did come with pads sort of here on the bust area. The only thing is they tend not to be in the right position, so you have to move them around, or you can just wear a bra underneath. But I don't know what I'd do without this. I love this. I've been swimming for a long time at the Nuffield Health Centre. Everybody knows me. Everybody knows that when I do my length, I don't like the deep end, so I'm near the side. buying this was definitely a good move. For Keep Fit, I wanted to get something that was fairly loose fitting, that was comfortable and that would cover me up. I went to not JD Sports, no. I prefer the bargains. I went to Sports Direct. And actually everywhere I looked, a lot of the ladies' jogging bottoms and leggings, they were just too tight or too flimsy. So I actually ended up going to the men's section. And this is what I got. Just checking the size. Yeah, I got small. So it was a men's section and I got small. So it's just a pair of joggers, but as you can see, it's all lovely, loosey. They're elasticated. When I say loosey, I mean loose. They're elasticated at the bottom. So they're great. The only thing is these ones are a teeny bit like fluffy inside, so they're okay. When it gets too hot, then you'll have to get something a little bit, the material's a little bit thinner. Okay, I am demonstrating now, folks. So for the top, obviously you want a top that covers you up but also has quite a high neck, because the thing is, if you're going to do a yoga class or you're going to do any kind of stretches and you're bending down, you don't want all your cleavage showing. So this one from Bon Marché is good, although I'm not too keen on the stripes at all, but you know, when you want something that's going to cover you up, you don't always have that much choice. Now if it gets too hot, you could just wear a long sleeve blouse like the one I was wearing at the start of the video, but for most of the year this is normally okay. It's only when it's getting really hot that I wear a long sleeve blouse, but then, you know, the same joggers. And I have my headscarf tied in a 1940s style, and I'm going to demonstrate that for you at the end of the video. For trainers, bearing in mind, if you're going to a yoga class, you don't really need trainers because you're going to take your shoes off, and for Pilates class as well. But for the trainers, I've got these ones, which were a gift from my daughter from JD Sport. Now the thing about trainers is they've got to have a good cushion effect, because for your Keep Fit you're going to be jumping up and down. For aerobics you're going to be jumping up and down, bouncing around. And the thing I like about these is they're mega comfortable. Because that part, it's like material, so it's stretchy, so it's not like hard on your feet, so your feet are really comfortable because they can move around and they can breathe. Right, so I'm going now to demonstrate the way I wear my headscarf. Now what I do is, rather than have my hair in a ponytail in the back, I tend to have it in two bunches, and the reason is, if you're doing any kind of Keep Fit or yoga or Pilates, often you may well be lying on the floor on your back, and if you've got a ponytail it's going to just get in the way. So that's why I have my hair at the back in two little bunches, so I can lie down comfortably. So what we're going to do, there's our scarf. It's a square one guys. I know there's not many square ones around, but I've never worn a long one. But mind you, if you have a long one, you could just cut it into a square. It's fine. Okay, so we're going to put that in a triangle first. Yeah. So made that into a triangle, and then you're going to put it over your head, like backwards, like that. Okay. I'm still here, folks. Okay, so bring these two ends and put that bit in, the end of the triangle, put it in, and just tie it there so the knot's in the middle, like that. I'm just going to neaten it up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to get this little bit here and twist it around. And you've got like a little pocket. You've got one on each side actually. I'm just going to tuck it in there like that. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to twist these around a little bit more and tie this at the back. Now I'm not going to tie it directly on the back here. I'm going to tie it more on the side, and the reason is, again, it's that thing about when you're doing your exercise, if you have to lie down on your back, you don't want a big bulge because you're not going to be comfortable then. So I'm going to tie mine at the side like that, and that's basically it. Again, I've got my headscarf there, but I'm just going to tie it back. And what I used to do is I just used to twist it round like this and twist that round there, and then just tie it. Yeah, tie it there like that. I haven't done this one for ages actually. It's another option, you know. It stops you getting really hot because you haven't got the scarf all the way around your neck. Okay guys, so I hope you find that video helpful. If you're thinking of going to a Keep Fit class, I would say just go out there and try it, just do it. I don't see many hijabbed women, but you know, women who dress modestly need to keep fit and healthy too. If you find that you're going to the gym and people are looking at you, just totally ignore it. If someone's looking at you and you just sort of go, they'll do it more, so just carry on as normal. That's what I do. They'll get used to you in the end. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.